If you are serious about DIY lawn care, having the right tool can make all the difference. In this video, I'm going to break down the essential tools that every DIYer needs to have. And I'm going to give you 3 tips that are going to help you make sure that you choose the right one for you. I would not buy another piece of lawn equipment until you implement these tips and these strategies. I'm going to keep it really simple. It's all based on 20 years experience taking care of my own lawn. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that if you follow it, will completely change the way you think about buying lawn equipment. Let's start out with the most important and probably the most expensive piece of equipment that you're gonna own. And it's no secret, it's a mower. Choose the right mower based on your lawn size and grass type. Most people don't want to spend more than an hour doing lawn work at a given time. Consider things like your cutting deck size, riding versus lawn tractor. Choosing a mower that's too big for your lawn is almost as bad as the opposite. And if you want a more laid-back mow, consider a push mower or a lawn tractor. Zero turns are fantastic, but they're much more aggressive mow, so just understand that before you purchase. My second tip is to consider your grass type. Every grass type wants to be mowed at a particular height to keep it healthy and green all year long. If you're mowing tall, definitely look at a mower that is self-propelled. Pushing a mower through really tall grass can be a real pain in the ass. Before I tell you what the next essential piece of equipment is, there's one more thing you need to understand about choosing the right mower, because without it, nothing else matters. And my third tip for choosing the best mower is to pick a mower that has the best cut quality. Now, there's a lot of things that go into cut quality, from the way the deck was designed to the amount of torque that the motor or engine has to turn the blade through that thick grass. But at the end of the day, if you choose a mower with a good cut quality, you're buying a high quality, well-made machine that was thoughtfully constructed. The second essential tool for DIY lawn care is a good string trimmer. If you want crispy edges and straight lines, a good string trimmer is a must. And my first tip to choosing a really good string trimmer is really simple. Go with a straight shaft. A straight shaft is always better than a curved shaft. And tip number 2, unless you have a very small lawn, go with a battery or gas powered version and stay away from those corded electric versions. And tip number 3 is something that you should look for in all lawn equipment. Because when you choose lawn equipment with this feature, it'll drastically change the way you enjoy and end up using it. And tip number 3 is, look for a string trimmer that is very light in weight. Trimming for an extended period of time can be really hard on your back, so even saving just a couple of ounces is a huge deal. And the third piece of essential equipment for DIY lawn care is a blower. Don't underestimate the power and versatility of a good blower. Most likely, the last step you're gonna do with almost every activity in the lawn is clean up. Clean up grass clippings, remove fertilizer off the driveway and sidewalks. And so my first tip in choosing the right blower for you is to consider the use. If you have a bunch of leaves that you clean up every year or have a large lawn, consider going with a backpack blower. Just like the trimmer, over time the weight becomes uncomfortable and having it on your back is going to be so much more enjoyable. And my second tip is to pay more attention to the CFM, or cubic feet per minute, as opposed to the miles per hour. Who cares how fast the air is coming out if you don't have the volume? You know what I mean? And before I give you the third tip in choosing the right blower for you, there's also a couple tools that were worth mentioning. This is a garden weasel. Great for getting seed to soil contact. Just buy one, thank me later. And this is a hedge trimmer. Undoubtedly, you're gonna have some hedges or some bushes that need trimming, so having one of these is crucial. Now, back to tip number 3. Consider going electric here. Sometimes all you need is a quick blow off the driveway or patio. And who wants to smell like gas after doing such a simple task? Now, you're gonna have to have a way to water, because if your grass isn't growing, you really don't need all these tools. And sprinklers, they come in all different shapes and sizes. So here are 3 tips to choosing the right sprinkler for your lawn. And number 1, choose a sprinkler that will give you the best coverage for the shape and terrain of your lawn. Number 2, look at getting a water timer. These are fantastic devices that will help you water appropriately and make sure you water early so that you can lay up in the bed and be comfortable. And number 3, look at getting quick connectors for your hose. They make it incredibly fast and easy to switch between sprinklers and hoses. And don't forget about that bonus tip that so many people who have been in lawn care for years understand. And I'll share that with you as soon as I tell you the last piece of equipment that you need. Now, you're gonna have a way to put down fertilizers and weed controls on your lawn. And I actually have a free guide that I'll send you if you sign up for my email list. It'll tell you exactly how to choose the right spreader for you. There are 3 things that I look for in every spreader. Number 1, air-filled tires. Especially if you have a bumpy lawn or trying to go through tall grass, having air-filled tires will make it a breeze. Second is stainless steel linkage. A lot of these cheap spreaders that you find at the big box stores have cables, and those tend to stretch and wear out over time. We want to make sure we get a good application and we're accurate every single time. And so having stainless steel linkage ensures that we get a perfect application every single time. And the third is a minimum capacity of 50 pounds. Reason being, we never want to fill it up all the way because of the risk of spilling, but you'll never regret having the extra capacity, but you'll certainly regret it if you don't. Now, on to that bonus tip that I was telling you about. Stop viewing lawn care as a chore and you start buying equipment that will help you enjoy the process of taking care of your lawn. That will completely transform the way you think about lawn care. And that may mean spending more money, but paying more money up front and taking care of the good equipment that you have is much better than trying to save money and cut corners. Buy equipment that will help you enjoy the process, and that will completely transform the way you think about lawn care. My name is Devin, I'm the DIY Lawn Coach, and I can't wait to see you in the lawn. Getting quick connectors. They make it really